They are my friends and also the audience of this speech. Now let's begin. If you can see an exactly same person in front of you, what will you do?
I think I can use him to help me to go to class, finish homework, and I just play computer games.
Oh, smart. So what about you?
I will feel panic and worry about whether he will replace my position.
Okay, very well. Usually this is just the fantasy in our mind, but now there is a modern technology can make this come true, and this is also one of the most controversial topic in the world, clone. And now I will introduce this term to you. Clone was invented by J.B.C. Borden. Today I will introduce this term for you. First, I will introduce the process and the function of clone, and then I will talk about the discoveries and research in this field. Finally, I will talk about the problems, the ethical and moral problems that experts discussed. Clone. This term is invented by J.B.S. Borden. The first one in the left in this picture, which is derived from ancient Greek word twig, which means you can create a new planet from a twig. Clone have three types: the DNA cloning, the therapeutic cloning, and the productive cloning. Nowadays, I will emphasize the third one, reproductive cloning to you. Reproductive cloning is a process that you can create a new organism which is genetically identical to another. The process is, first you put an embryo without DNA and using a medium to create a comfortable environment. Then drawing a few DNA from a body cell and put it into the embryo. Finally, you will get an egg cell, and providing the appropriate temperature and sufficient nutrient, it will become a new organism, which is exactly the same as the organism provided DNA. After the clone has been invented, there are many remarkable discoveries have been made. In 1997, the BBC regarded the sheep dolly, as the world's first successfully cloned mammal. In 2000, Okata Therapeutics claimed that they have fostered several human embryo cells through cloning. Although this triggers many ethical problems, but however, this remarkable discovery means there is only a tiny part from human to cloning human. And recently, Japanese scientists want to clone mammals, which is ancient animal. They want to use this to help them to understand the physiological structure of mammals better. They are now trying to find an intact DNA map in tissue samples and to achieve this great goal. Cloning is nowadays many people don't accept the idea of cloning. It's because there are traditional religions and traditional beliefs and religions prejudice. including the Roman Catholic Church. They believe the human life is a consumption, and those harvesting stem cell is a tantamount of murder. And also, clone is a very incomplete technology which still have many disadvantages, such as the cloned organisms all have low lifespan, and they are very easy to infect virus and weak body functions. Cloning is also, because cloning is very incomplete, so it is so early to talk about the usage. Nowadays, I talk about the cloning. Generally, cloning is a process to create an organism which is genetically identical individual artificially. First, I talked about the process and the function of cloning. Then I mentioned the discoveries and the research in this field. And finally, I conclude the moral and ethical problems the experts discussed. I think the cloning is a very serious problem which worth us to consider it deliberately, now and even in the future. But finally, we will find out what this technology brings to us. Thank you.